Hey everyone, this is Dan from jazzcomposerspresent.com, an online space where composers, musicians, and listeners come together to celebrate the music we love. Today I'm here with Toronto-based saxophonist and composer Chelsea McBride, leader of the six-piece Chelsea and the Cityscape, and the internationally acclaimed Chelsea McBride Socialist Night School. Today, Chelsea is here to talk to us about writing for low-voice soloists.
Yes, I am, and I'm so excited about this. One of the things that I found most interesting when I brought in a male vocalist to my band was the range of possibilities that I now had open to me. So the tips I'm going to talk about here apply to low-voiced vocalists, but also lower instruments. So you can sort of apply them as you see fit. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is putting the voice on the bottom of the ensemble, giving it room to be clear and to be heard, but under the rest of the orchestration. I'm going to show you an example here. And what you'll notice is that the higher instruments are carrying on sort of a repeating rhythmic pattern. They're setting up most of the texture of what's going on. And then under everything that's happening, the vocalist and the lower instruments are playing the melody. You'll notice it's not functioning as the bass in this capacity. We'll get to that in a second. For now, let's hear it.
I cannot be alone with you. I'm making bad decisions with my fist. If you get me out alive, I'll tell you what you need to hear. I've been working on the cure, so you don't need to fear.
So as you can hear, the responsibility for carrying the harmony, most of the context of what's going on there is all hanging out with the higher instruments, and the lower instruments are taking care of the melody, the main feature. One of the other things that you could do when your voice is on the bottom of the band already is to actually use it as the bass. So in this next example, what you're going to see is an example of this application. It's a little bit pared back. All of the instruments are playing not super loud. They're all in pretty comfortable ranges, and there's no bass playing at the time. So we have the option now to use our soloist and that melody to clarify the rest of the harmony and actually put him on the bass note. Let's hear it.
And withering trees give way to in dreams.
So one of the other reasons that this works super well is because of the vowel that Alex is using. That E sound is really warm and resonant, and it's in a low part of his range. You can take advantage of this with other instruments too. It depends on the timbre they have and how you feel like applying it, but considering that sort of vowel sound or the shape of the sound that you get can be really useful in terms of determining how you support the rest of the ensemble above that. So next up, one of the things that you can do is surround the voice. Give it about a third on either side. Have your orchestration go around what's happening. This example is going to be kind of literal. Part of the ensemble is playing very high, part of the ensemble is playing very low, and of course our vocalist is right in the middle of it. But as you'll hear, this can still be pretty effective. Let's hear it.
It's already decided that this is what's best for
I had to let that one run to the end. This is one of my favorite moments of the album. But you're hearing the sort of contrast. You have the full range of whatever your ensemble is available to you, and you can use it and still not worry about pushing the limits of your soloist range. All this means is that you have to find a way to fit them into the texture, giving them that third on either side so they have a little bit of room within to work is going to make that easier on them to hear what they're supposed to be doing and easier on the ensemble because their job is now just to play support. As you can see, writing for lower voice soloists is not the same as writing for a higher voiced soloist. Your octaves matter, your choice of register matters. So next time you get an assignment or the option or the choice to write for a lower voiced soloist, see what you can do to make it more interesting and fun, and see if you can apply some of these techniques to your writing.
Thanks for watching today's mini lesson. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Drop any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. To watch our full-length events and participate in live Q&As with our presenting artists, head over to jazzcomposerspresent.com. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.